Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the meeting of the Lebanon Utility Service Board for Wednesday, September 3rd, 2025. Let the record show that this meeting was properly advertised. There was no working session prior tonight, and all board members are present, minus Ann Patterson and Bill Stoner. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God. All right, we'd like to start our meetings with the opportunity for public comment. So we will offer public comment now, again, in our public hearing and at the end of our meeting. So if anyone has any comments now, we will take those. All right, we'll move to the approval of our minutes from the August 13th, 2025 meeting. Everyone had a chance to review those, and if so, I'd entertain a motion to approve. Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion made by Tim, seconded by Aaron to approve the minutes from the August 13th, 2025 meeting. Any additional questions? All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Okay, we will move to the public hearing portion of our meeting. This is the 3-year sanitary sewer lining and gravity sewer reroute BOT program. And we will go ahead and open the public hearing. Ryan, any comments?
Yeah, I just was going to give just a quick background while we have this open. And this is a 3-year sanitary sewer lining and gravity sewer reroute BOT program. Traditionally, in the past, we have done year-by-year programs, and it's proved to be challenging, to say the least. You just don't know sometimes when you pick a sewer route to reline exactly what you're going to get. So along with Butler, Fairman, and Seifert, we've come up with a great idea. It's a 3-year BOT program to where we can go through the normal process we do with BOT. We advertised for proposals. We met with a scoring committee and that Mr. Smith was a part of. After that, we selected a group to be interviewed. And they were some pretty strenuous interviews, but lasted about 45 minutes to an hour, in-person interviews with their team members and our team members, and kind of put them through the ringer on what they could bring to Lebanon Utilities and the benefits of choosing their company. After we did that, we were able to pick Inliner as our provider, as our suggested provider, and move forward with them. This is what they do every day. They also have for point repairs. If you'll remember, I believe last year during this program, when we did year to year, we had a number of retroactive change orders of point repairs that we found in the field while the lining company was there, to where they had to stop, demobilize, come back, mobilize after we were able to fix them. But they have Inliner's teamed with Bowen on this, so they will be able to come in before we select an area, camera that area, diagnose any potential issues. There's always some that pop up, but we will have Bowen, who is working on the wastewater treatment plant right now, be able to identify those point repairs and take care of those. That's really all I had. I just wanted to give some background on that to let everybody know how we got to this point, and this is part of the BOT program as the public hearing.
All right, thanks for your comments, Ryan. Any questions for Ryan or comments? All right, we'll go ahead and offer public comment as well on the hearing. Public comments tonight. All right, how about discussion, questions from the board?
I served on the scoring committee, and John Leitner of the BFNS helped guide us through the process, and our staff was well prepared and had planned and asked many pertinent questions, and we put a good bit of effort into the endeavor, and I believe that we have identified a good partner, and I'm looking forward to seeing how the program develops from here.
All right, thanks, Aaron. Any other comments from the board?
I just think it's good in circumstances like this, when you have ongoing maintenance and issues like this, to have some consistency and not just jump year to year to year to year to year. Where if we have a 3-year plan, I just think that works a lot better.
Yeah, I agree. It is much better for the ratepayers and also much better for staff, because along with, doing projects this year, then we can work with Inliner and see where we can have an evaluation, see where we can get the most out of our dollar as far as lining. And we have an outside resource where before it was just Cameron and his staff, and they do a great job, but it is a daunting task to figure out where you want to go. And then by the time you submit to get quotes and you pick, and then it is very time consuming. And also this will be beneficial for our long-term plans as far as where lining goes. If we need to do a reroute versus we may think it's a reroute, but Inliner may be able to show us that a liner in there would be just as good or better than a reroute cost-wise and the lifespan of the line. So being able to have a resource like Inliner, and then also have Bowen, that we are as a trusted contractor to do any repair work or digging in that area is a huge win for the utilities and also the ratepayers.
I'd like to highlight that rerouting. I look forward to the Inliner's consultation with our staff on decisions about rerouting versus lining in place. Ratepayers, depending on the outcome of the professional evaluation, could achieve some significant savings from the decisions made there. So I'm particularly looking forward to that part of the endeavor.
Absolutely.
All right, good stuff. Anything else, Ryan?
That's all for me.
Anything from the board? All right, I would entertain a motion to close the public hearing.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made by Tim, seconded by Aaron to close the public hearing. Any additional information? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? All right, the public hearing is closed. Ryan, thanks for your help.
Thanks, everyone.
All right, next item tonight's our health insurance and ancillary benefits. And our executive assistant, Danielle, is here. She is kindly offered to cover this while Sandra Morgan is out today. So, Danny, welcome to the podium.
Hi, good evening, board. I'm here tonight to discuss health insurance renewal as well as our ancillary benefits. Just to give a brief history, in 2017, we entered into a multi-year agreement with AIM Medical Trust to merge our health insurance with the city. This agreement is now automatically renews. In April, we would need to decide if we would want to not renew that. This agreement does require both Lebanon Utilities and the city to be in the trust, and both would need to agree to leave. A little summary, since we've been in the AIM Trust, to put it in perspective, back in 2017, our rates had increased to 42% to about $1.3 million. And by merging with AIM that year, it was $1 million. And we are still under that. So in 2020, we were at 1% increase, 2021, a 0.03. In 2022, a 21% decrease. In 2023, a 2.9% increase. 2024, 8.1, and 2025, a 3% increase. This upcoming year for 2026, the increase is going to be 3%. Again, when we switched over, we were right at $1 million. So this year they were quoting us at $923,700 $718. So we're about $76,000 under that. So we have 4 recommendations for the board. We recommend the board approve to continue with the HSA Plan 7 with the AIM Medical Trust for 2026. We are recommending the board approve Lebanon Utilities to continue at 85% of premium cost and the employees to contribute 15% of the premium cost for 2026. If you look at the schedule that's there, employee would be $1.70 per paycheck. For employee spouse, it would be $3.25 per paycheck. Employee child, $2.89 per paycheck. For family, it would be an increase of $4.81 per paycheck. We are also recommending the board approve continuing to fund the HSA contributions at a rate of $2,200 for single and $4,400 for family through 2026. Then ancillary benefits, there are just a few changes. Dental is a 7% increase good through 2027. Vision has no change through 2029. Life is a 25% decrease good through 2028. And then short-term and long-term disability is 29% decrease good through 2028. So we're recommending the board approve to continue our relationship with AIM for our ancillary benefits in 2026 and accept the rates as proposed in the documentation presented. We do normally say as quoted because these numbers can change based on enrollment. So the numbers you'll see in front of you are based on our current enrollment, and that can fluctuate at any given time by 1 or 2 depending on hirings and leavings.
Does Lebanon Utilities pay 100% of the ancillary benefits with no cost sharing by the employees?
Yes, I believe so.
All right. Any other questions for Danielle? I know we emphasize this every year, but a lot goes into this, and I know it's proven to be a pretty good decision that we made to join the AIM Medical Trust back when we did. I think you said in 2017. So it's important for us to continue to offer great benefits to our employees, and I would say that this absolutely is a great benefit, the share we pay and the HSA contribution as well. So any other comments from the board?
I was just waiting for Danny to compare and contrast HSA Plan 7, 9, and 11, and we only got to hear about Plan 7.
I'll make the same comment I make every year at this time, that you observe that we have a good benefit program. I think our employees recognize that we have a good benefit program. I support the good benefit program because it helps us attract and retain excellent employees who emphasize the importance of neighbors serving neighbors. So for that reason, I continue to support this really good benefit plan because I think it works to our benefit.
Right. Any other comments or questions?
Just want to thank Danny for stepping up and presenting. She can probably do a lot more presentations now.
You're so funny.
All right. Thanks, Danny. Looks like we have 4 motions here, and just a couple of us here to make the motions tonight. So if we want to start there with the first one.
I'll do. I move to approve to continue with HSA Plan 7 with the AIM Medical Trust for 2026 and accept the rates as proposed in the attached documents provided by AIM.
Second.
Motion made by Tim, seconded by Aaron to approve to continue with the HSA Plan 7 with AIM Medical Trust for 2026 and accept the rates as proposed in the attached documents provided by AIM. Any additional questions? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? All right. Looks like the next motion.
Move to approve Lebanon Utilities to continue to pay 85% of the cost of health insurance and the employees continue to pay 15% of the cost of health insurance for 2026.
Second.
Motion made by Tim, seconded by Aaron to approve Lebanon Utilities continuing with paying 85% of the cost of the health insurance and employees paying 15% of the cost for 2026. Any other comments? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Third motion. I move to approve that the HSA contribution made by Lebanon Utilities for the employees be $2,200 for employees-only coverage and $4,400 for family coverage for 2026.
Second.
Motion made by Tim, seconded by Aaron to approve that the HSA contribution made by Lebanon Utilities for employees be $2,200 for employees only and $4,400 for family coverage in 2026. Any other discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, one more.
Last motion. I move to approve our ancillary benefits with AIM as represented for vision, dental, life, short and long-term disability for 2026.
I second that as it was presented.
Motion made by Tim, seconded by Aaron to approve our ancillary benefits with AIM as presented for vision, dental, life, short-term, long-term disability for 2026. Any other comments? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, Danny, looks like there's a general update. Are you doing that as well? Yep. All righty.
Okay, so AIM announced at their annual member forum that the trustees voted to provide a 1-month premium holiday for November 2025 medical coverage to current members who joined prior to December 2024. This means that AIM will waive the cost of the November 2025 medical premiums for eligible members, and then they will, in return, the members will share that holiday with their employees. So,
Question, the employees don't necessarily have to be hired before that cutoff date.
no, sir, it's just,
Okay.
yeah.
To benefit from the holiday, right? I spent a few decades in the private sector.
That never happened to me.
And I never had such a wonderful holiday. So I think this points to what our chairman pointed to earlier, that AIM is working out.
If memory serves, this is the second time this has happened for us.
Yeah, I didn't recall the first. That's my feeling there, but wow.
Yeah, good stuff. So we'll take it, right? All right, Danny, thank you for that update and for presenting tonight. All right, next item is the approval of our claims payrolls transfers dated September the 3rd, 2025. Everyone had a chance to review those items, and if so, I would entertain a motion.
I move to approve the claims, payroll, and transfers dated September 3rd, 2025 in the amount of $1,726,341.84 for claims and payroll and $7,970,722.39 for transfers.
Second.
Motion made by Tim, seconded by Aaron to approve the claims, payrolls, and transfers dated September 3rd, 2025. Any other questions? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, anyone from the board have any other business tonight? Ed? No. All right, looks like we'll offer public comment again. Don't see anyone with comments tonight, so our next meeting at the moment is scheduled for September 17th at 5 p.m. And I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
Adjourn.
Second.
Motion made by Tim, seconded by Aaron to adjourn. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? All right, we stand adjourned. Thank you, everyone.